Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Darlings Distractions episode number 15. I think that is the right number.
It's 14.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 14. Thank you, Deb.
Right.
Oh, so my name is Luke, and I am joined, as always, by my lovely wife, Deb.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, thanks for joining me, Deb.
Yep. I love it.
And also joining us is a special darling of Deb's, actually kind of a darling of both of us,
Yeah.
Deb's older brother, Steve.
Yes. Hello.
This is awesome.
Yeah, Steve visiting
It's
from
great
the
to be here.
Yeah, thanks.
Big fan of the show.
Yeah, thank you. Visiting from the other side of the state and took advantage of having you around to get you on the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's great to be here.
Yeah. We're so excited they came to visit. The whole family came, and here we are.
Yeah. So, Steve is Deb's older brother, and I, being an older brother, can kind of relate a little bit with some of the stories I've heard, but I kind of wanted to hear from you guys. What was it like? So first of all, say Steve, what was it like growing up with Deb as a younger sister?
It was very special, and still is very special to have twin sisters.
No joke at all there. You're actually being genuine.
No, I am.
Nice.
It was wonderful.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
I was very happy to have younger siblings.
Deb, what was it like to have Steve as an older brother?
Lots of fun times. I would say I have good memories of being younger, but I would say even more good memories of when I was older.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah. And I think, I remember clubs when we were younger, but, I remember going to the boys' games but most of the relationship probably when Steve was in college and we were in high school. So I feel like that's kind of when it really started to get fun.
Okay. Yeah, being an older brother myself, I feel like my relationship with my siblings definitely got better with age.
Yes.
When I was younger, it's kind of like you're always like, all right, give me some space and trying to, but yeah, no, it's, as we got older, we've gotten closer too. So Steve, do you have a favorite memory of Deb or growing up with Deb or an interaction between you and Deb as you guys were growing up? I
actually thought this morning of a club. Deb mentioned the word club.
Yeah.
We would. I thought of this morning. We had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle club.
Oh.
Yes, we did.
And our home base was under the stairs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Downstairs, and that was fun. I think maybe the other two sisters got in the mix there with that.
They did. I remember meeting on the roof.
What? The roof of your house?
Yes.
How did you guys, did you have a ladder or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we did.
Just got a ladder and climbed.
Yeah.
Was this a one-story roof or a two-story roof? Do you remember?
It was pretty short.
Oh, okay.
The top of the garage.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it was pretty short.
Yeah.
And I would never do that today. I can't stand ladders.
No.
But yeah, we would do that.
I remember under the stairs and then the roof. Yeah.
We had some kind of bow staff and
Oh, sure. Right.
a hanger for Raphael's
Oh,
three-prong,
yeah.
whatever those are called.
Yes.
Do you remember were people assigned different turtles?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
We each had a part, and I remember one of us would be like, I want to be this guy. And Steve was like, no, that's me. Steve had first pick.
Okay. Do you remember which turtle you were, Steve?
I don't.
Okay.
No,
I don't.
remember.
Were you cool but rude, or did you do machines? Because I think that's what they were.
The party dude.
Party dude. I don't know turtles very well. I wasn't allowed to watch turtles.
Okay.
Okay. They were off limits. I couldn't tell you why. I've tried to go back and try to rationalize why they were not okay
it
in
does
my
not make
family.
sense.
But
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, we don't know.
okay, so Deb, do you have any favorite memories of growing up with Steve? Any favorite Steve memories?
I remember when the boys made a baseball field in behind our house. That was really fun to watch all that happen and to just kind of be a part of that, watch them. And they were like in the paper and
really?
yeah, it was
Okay.
a big deal. You got sponsors to
Yeah.
like
What?
Yeah,
Did you even
I've
get
never heard
lighting?
this story.
Did you get lights?
We had lights.
Yes.
We got snow fence from the DOT.
Oh, really?
We walked down to Godfather's, which is now Pizza Ranch at
Okay,
the end
okay.
of Mom Street, and they gave us a big decal to put on the sign. And yeah,
Did
it was
they-
it was a big deal.
Wow.
It
And so you
was.
guys had a full-size field, or was it like a, would you call it like a T-ball
It
field
was probably
size?
a good-sized Little League field,
Okay.
Yeah.
as I recall.
Yeah.
But now you guys don't have any room by the
No,
house, right?
it all. I think when our brother and I got into the high school
Oh.
age, they started building homes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Was that hard? Was that hard to see them
It
tear
was.
the field? Was it?
It was.
Okay.
It was difficult. Yeah.
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 And
I still
someone-
have the sign, by the way.
Really?
Really?
I saw it yesterday. It's in my shed. I still have the sign.
Wow.
The main sign of the name of the field.
Really?
In my
What
shed,
was
yeah.
the field called?
The field was called the New Truck Stadium at Shed Yards. Working off of the Camden Yards
Okay.
and the Orioles.
Really?
And our neighbor Mike got a new truck right
Yeah.
at that time that we were building, and so it was called the New Truck Stadium.
Oh.
And our neighbor had a shed. so it
Oh,
was at
okay.
Shed Yards.
So
I remember.
I could see this sounds like a brainstorming session where you like have a pad
Yes.
of paper and you're literally
Yes.
looking around the neighborhood to be like,
Yeah.
shed and truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
Well, and it was complete with a cornfield that you
Yes.
guys, stood in front
Yep.
of for the
Neighbors
newspaper.
had a cornfield.
Mm-hmm.
This was not long after Field of Dreams.
Oh, yeah.
And so
yeah.
the paper had us walking out of the corn.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
It was really a big deal. That was cool to see. I was kind of thinking through memories too, and of course the Ninja Turtle memory. That was prominent. And then just also, Steve. I think when he was in college and doing like an internship, came and interned with our youth group and went on mission trip with
right.
us, and that was a really, really fun. And his wife Amy came too, so
That was
really
special.
fun memory. Yeah.
Yeah, my relationship never got that good with my siblings. We have a very good relationship now,
Yeah.
but I don't think I ever got really intentional about like connecting again. Well, I mean, we do. My brother and sister and I get along great, but yeah.
Should we have a therapy session?
we do, apparently we need to. I was going to ask Steve, because I, as the older brother, often was the instigator of trouble with my siblings. Did you ever have any issues like being the oldest one and kind of like maybe you riled them up, or you started problems, or maybe you finished them in ways that kind of you were the nuclear option ever that kind of ended
The
confrontation?
nuclear option.
Right.
I was the third.
Okay,
So,
sure.
So the older two maybe had a little bit of that with me going
Oh,
on.
really? Okay.
But I think then I probably turned around and did that a little bit
Yeah.
to the next three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely have regrets. I mean, I look back and
yes.
I picked on the gals. I would agree with Deb. I think that I have enjoyed it. Not that I didn't enjoy it
Right.
as kids, but it has just gotten better with time. And
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yes, I'm sure I was the nuclear option.
Yeah, it's really
We
My fair share.
Yeah.
I feel like we have to mention probably the thing that we laugh about the most between Steve and I. I feel like we
It
have
needs to
to.
be said.
It needs to be mentioned, even though it's highly embarrassing for me. Oh, so we would get picked on as as
Yes.
what happens. And so one time I wrote Steve this letter, and it said, "Dear Steve, I hate you. I wish you were dead." All these things that were like,
You're the worst brother
You're the
in the
worst brother. And then
This is
like
cutting.
awful things, and then it said, "Love, Deb."
So did you sign it Love,
Love Deborah,
Did you sign
probably.
it Love Deborah just because that's how you signed it? Or did you but I truly love him?
That's just how you close letters.
That's how you-
That's how you close
I mean,
letters.
yeah, so how would you have signed it off in a mean way, like spitefully yours, Deborah? Or
No, I just my heart is too sweet for
Yeah,
that.
it's too sweet.
No, I remember really being upset, and then everybody laughed about it, and
Yes.
I was
kind
so
of lost
upset.
some of its bite. I bet.
Yeah.
Yes. Kinda
What if
took
we
away the
found that
effect.
letter? I don't know.
Oh, man.
It's gone
I
forever,
should
but
have
that
kept
would be
it.
hilarious.
All right. So we are on the show. We take a little bit of time to talk about things that kind of distract us, or kind of they're the little things on the periphery of our life that like we enjoy, little things like that.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about some things that you guys might have in common that I think that you guys both might be kind of interested in.
Fun.
Yes, and so without any guessing, I'm just going to jump right into it. Today, we are going to look at film scores.
Yes.
So yeah.
Bring it on.
Yes, movie
Yes.
soundtracks. And we're specifically looking at
Good.
kind of the film scores and movie soundtracks of the 80s and 90s.
All right.
So I kind of want to talk a little bit about with you guys about how that looks in your life. Like, what experience did you guys have as a family with movies? Like, what did that kind of look like in your family? And even more specifically, like, what part have like film scores played in your role growing up and even now?
I listen to that when I'm working.
Oh, you still listen to film scores? Okay.
Yeah. More so now, like not instrumental, but actually songs.
Oh, you do
lyrical
like
songs.
actually soundtrack, like a soundtrack that
Right.
I have. Okay,
Right. I
can't
found
do that.
kind of a playlist.
Really?
Yeah.
I
I'm not saying it's my most productive work.
Right. Okay.
But I do enjoy it.
Yeah, I've tried that myself where I've listened to, I think whenever I start to listen to music with lyrics, I get into the lyric, but I found that for me, listening to film scores, just like the instrumental part, like I can really plug away. And I think we've talked about this before, but I really like listening to a film score of a movie I really liked. And it just helps me, like, just kind of gives me that energy to like keep doing what I'm doing without distracting me.
And I think our mom probably really instilled in us a love of movies.
Yes.
Really?
Definitely.
Yeah, just, watching them and loving movies, and also really getting into the Oscars.
Oh, okay.
And then I think, and also just actors and actresses, and just I think all that goes along with that. And we're a musical family, so I think it just kind of goes hand in hand.
Did you guys ever, as a family, would you ever like listen to scores or listen to film soundtracks at home?
I don't know that we did much. Our dad had the Star Wars
Oh, yeah.
soundtrack on record.
Yeah, that's great.
So that's maybe my earliest memory of a movie soundtrack.
Okay.
Yeah. Not so much movie soundtracks, just playing at home. More just, that was like the oldies radio station, but yeah.
All right, so another question. Do either of you have a favorite film soundtrack? So this is like your desert island. You're stuck with, one soundtrack that's going to get you through, the rest of your life. What soundtrack would it be?
The ones that I tend to come back to, Jurassic Park for one song, really.
Oh, really? Okay.
One song. That's the one that really, I think, moves me the most. But I also like the Little Women soundtrack.
Okay.
And the soundtrack to Now and Then.
What is Now and Then?
Yeah,
I don't
Now and
don't
Then.
know that movie.
Yeah, what movie? Yeah. What movie is that?
Now
Put it on
and
my
Then.
list.
Yeah, find it. Well, it's oldies music.
Oh.
It's
So
got,
is that actually got oldies?
it.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's not just
It's got like
instrumental.
Knock 3 Times.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just a ton. Yeah, you'll look it up and you'll know every song that's on it.
Okay.
Sure.
It's got Rosie O'Donnell, Christina Ricci.
No,
It's like
sorry.
it's kind of got some time travel in it.
Oh.
Hey, by the way, that is the one episode I have not listened to.
Oh, okay. The time
okay.
travel
that I am
episode.
very much looking forward to.
All
Yeah.
right. No, we won't spoil it for
What
you.
a specific genre. That is.
Yes,
Great.
yeah, right.
So I've got two.
Okay.
Instrumental, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yes.
okay.
Is one of my favorites.
All right.
With lyrics, I'd go Top Gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Good.
Great songs.
All right. So we are going to test your guys' knowledge on film scores in a segment I'm calling Quiz Me, Baby. In this segment, I have put together maybe the largest quiz I've ever put together. So,
Good.
Yes.
So what we are going to do is we are going to march our way through the 80s and 90s each year I'm going to pull a movie of that year and let you listen to about 30 seconds of the film score from one of those years, and it is going to be your job to tell me the name of the movie. Now, you can use your knowledge of the year to maybe help you pick out which movie it is. So I'll tell you what year it is, and you'll get to listen to about a 30-second clip. So if you guys want to grab your
Is there any Disney?
There is. Well, I can't. That would give away answers if I told you that. Okay. We are going to start with number 1. This is from 1980.
Okay, Casey Kasem.
No roaming eyes during the quiz portion. All right, we're going to start with you, Steve, the elder. No. Steve, tell me.
We're going with the answers.
Yes, answer please.
I have The Empire Strikes Back.
That is correct, yes.
Oh, man. I couldn't decide if it was Empire or New Hope. Deb? I didn't know. I said New Hope.
Oh, Steve, on the board with 1 point. Deb, that's a miss.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Sorry. I'm not reading right. So it was 1980 with The Empire Strikes Back. All right. Now, So I will say we've got 20 of these to go. So
Steve's laughing at me because I didn't know what year.
It's okay. It's okay, Deborah. Yes. Yeah. You weren't even born yet, so.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a long game.
Yeah, that's right. It's right. It is a long game. So yeah, we have 20 questions. We're gonna keep flying through these. We've got about 30 seconds per question, so you do the math. All right. Number 2. This is from 1981. Okay, Deb, we're going to start with you this time. Deb.
Okay.
What movie?
I put Indiana Jones Temple of Doom.
Okay, Steve, what did you put?
You know it's wrong.
I had Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That is correct. That's Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark. All right, so that's...
I mean, I knew it was wrong.
All right, 2 points for Steve. Deb, yet to be on the board.
That's okay. I'm in the right ballpark.
You are. I mean, you knew it was Indiana Jones.
You got the right trilogies.
And actually, you're probably right. That same music probably is played during Temple of Doom. But
just wrong year.
Just wrong year. 1980. Right. All right. So we're on to number 3. This is 1982. What movie is this? We're going to go back to Steve.
Okay.
Steve, what's the movie?
I wrote it down fast and then I questioned myself. I have E.T.
Deb?
Yeah, that's what I have too.
You are both correct. That is E.T. the extraterrestrial.
Right.
Go Deb. On the board.
Deb on the board.
Got one.
I will say, I don't think I was allowed to watch E.T. either. I think it might be too scary.
Yeah, when he turns white, it's scary.
Oh, okay. I remember.
I don't remember that part.
I couldn't watch E.T., but I remember specifically my parents loved watching like Indiana Jones movies, and Indiana Jones seems like it always had a scary part.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We didn't watch Temple of Doom, but I remember specifically in Raiders, I remember them being like, the place where you get to the melty face Nazi.
Yeah.
I remember like my parents would be like, close your eyes, and like all of us kids would close our eyes for that part. Yeah. And I didn't watch that until I was an adult. That like was like, oh, his face melts off.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Anyway, we're on to number 4.
What's the third one called? Is that part of your quiz?
No, I'm not going to say.
Oh.
But the third one is The Last Crusade.
Oh, that's right.
It's also very good.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, we're at number 4. This is 1983.
Okay. Oh dear.
All right, so I think we're to you this time, Deb. We're going to start with you,
Okay,
Deb.
might as well.
What movie?
I think it's Star Wars, maybe, and I put Return of the Jedi.
Okay, Steve.
I had the same.
Oh, good.
You are both correct. That
Yes.
is Star Wars: Return of the Jedi.
Yay!
So I did make it a little bit trickier on that one. I
That
pulled,
is- yeah.
I pulled a theme that you don't hear as often. That's called the
Yes.
Luke and Leia theme.
The Luke and Leia theme.
So yeah, I
Okay.
think you hear that when they are conversing
In the woods.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
woods in the
Yeah.
Ewok village
That's
before
right.
Luke
On the
decides.
bridge.
Yeah, he's going to go confront Vader. Yeah,
Wait, there is another. That's not that
that's
part.
not that part.
Still a good pull. There.
It's
Yeah,
still good. All
thanks.
right, all right. We are up to number 5. This is 1984. What movie is this? All right, Steve.
That would be Ghostbusters.
Deb.
Yes. Who you gonna call?
That is correct. That is Ghostbusters. I did pull the vocals out of that because I
Yeah,
figured
nice.
because that part you would at least hear them yell
Yeah.
Ghostbusters. Thought that would give it away. Yes, you guys are both correct. That is 1984 Ghostbusters. All right. 1985, number 6.
Okay. Such good movies.
Yeah.
Those are great choices.
yeah, thank
Back
you.
to back to
Yeah,
back.
I did have to go through, so I didn't look for all award-winning movies. I did go more towards the popular side, so I went through a lot of popular and ones that meant something to me. So that's might be a little bit of a giveaway, at least for the most part. All right, I think Deb, we're up to you.
Yeah, I put Back to the Future. I wasn't sure if it was 1, 2, or 3, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go with 1.
All right, and Steve,
I put Back to the Future. If I had to choose, I'd go with 1 as well.
you guys are both correct. It is the
All right.
first Back to the Future. Yes, 1985, which I think is referenced in the movie because doesn't he go back to like 1955? Like, isn't 85 specifically that date is referenced in the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
I'm
'cause-
sure it is.
And then he goes
Yeah.
forward to
2000 something.
2015. Maybe?
Yes,
I think
because
that's right.
it's...
You know, like when we have
Yes.
hoverboards and
Yes.
like flying cars and all that
Yes.
stuff.
That's right.
That 2000. All right, yes, you guys are correct. That is number 6. Back to the Future, 1985. All right, we're on to 1986.
Deborah's getting older.
Yes.
Yes.
Deb, are you
This is your wheelhouse.
Yeah, this is-
age where you
yeah.
could have actually seen this
I'm
movie?
5.
That's right.
5.
All right, 1986, number 7.
Here we go.
Yeah. I will say I don't think I saw this one when I was 5.
This one goes out to a special aunt of ours.
Yes.
Loved this movie.
Yeah. take my breath away.
Yes.
Okay, I think Steve, what is your guess?
Top Gun.
And
Yep.
Deb?
Yep, that's
You
what I
guys
had.
are both right. Yes. So one thing I remember about this movie was I talked with some people, and I think it was about the time after this movie was released was one of the first VHSs you could purchase. Because you could purchase this movie, and that was such a big thing. But I remember, VHS players were hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and I think the VHS was like maybe $80 or $120.
Wow.
You'd have to really be a fan to like buy it. But I remember talking with folks who bought it at that price and like wore out the VHS. They're like, I'm watching a movie when I want to from home. Is the first time ever. So yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
It just kind of reminds me of when The Matrix came out on DVD. Wasn't that
Oh,
like
yeah.
the first big
Yes.
I do remember that.
DVD release? I
do
feel
too.
like. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, look at this in their special features, and you didn't have to rewind it, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's great. Okay, we have made our way up to 1987
Nice.
with number 8.
Nice.
So this is another one where I pulled out the audio because
Yeah,
normally
yeah.
you'd hear singing. So yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, I don't think it's Patrick Swayze, right?
No.
No,
But-
he sang the other one.
Okay.
Patrick Swayze.
She's like the wind.
Yes.
Really? He sang that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
never knew that till later, but yeah.
Yeah.
Deb, what's the movie?
Dirty Dancing.
And Steve?
Dirty Dancing.
All right, you guys are both correct. I think these get harder. These are they
great.
will get harder. So
Oh, okay.
don't get overconfident.
Oh.
You're doing great.
Well, I kind of was.
You're kind of doing great. All right. I think this is where it starts to get a little bit harder, in my opinion. So we have made our way up to 1988.
Okay.
I will say I struggled a little bit with this one, but we'll see how you guys do.
So at this point, all of the kids are born in our family.
Yes.
Everybody's.
I'm nearing 10 years old.
All right. So this is a movie that came out when Steve was 10. 1988.
9.
Oh, 9. Okay, sir. All right. So, yes. Number 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
I just like shook my head and I'm like, this is a cartoon.
All right. We're
I don't know.
going to start with you, Steve. What's
Okay,
the
I had
movie?
2 guesses.
All right. What's your answer?
My aunts, I wrote down what I wrote down.
Yeah.
I wrote down Roger Rabbit.
Okay.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
All right. And Deb.
I also wrote down Roger Rabbit, but
guys-
I don't think it's that.
You guys are both correct.
Oh,
What was your other guess?
My other thought was Dick Tracy.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah.
That came out about that time too.
It
Yeah.
might have been 89. But
No, this is
Yeah.
the very
yeah,
Way to
I
go,
know. I
Deb.
can't believe we got
the
that.
very
That was a
beginning of
guess.
the very beginning of the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit, because they cut right to a scene straight from like kind of a Tom and Jerry style.
Okay. I've never seen
Me
it.
neither.
Oh,
Never
really?
seen that
Yeah.
movie.
Okay. Yeah, it was funny when I looked at that year. There weren't a lot of great choices.
In 88.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'll have to. There's
just a
probably
bad year.
Yeah, there's probably something.
Hey,
that
that was
I
a
missed.
good one.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, good pull. You guys both got it.
Yeah, that was
Amazing.
that was
All right,
luck.
we'll see if we're back to form here with 1989.
All right.
Good
Number
year.
number 10. Okay.
Oh no! I am kicking myself because I've heard it so many times.
Okay. All right.
No, stop looking at me that
Okay.
way. I should know it. Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Deb, do you have a guess?
Oh, okay. I've heard it so many times, so it makes me think that it might be Star Wars, like a different theme. I feel so silly because I don't know it.
Okay. So your guess is Star Wars. A Star Wars.
A Star War. Go watch a Star War.
Yes. All right. Steve, do you have a guess?
That would be Batman.
That is correct.
That's what it is.
Yes, it is.
That's what it
That's
is.
the Tim Burton, just Batman.
Yes.
Yeah, with
Good
Michael
one.
Keaton.
Yeah, Michael. Is it Michael Keaton? Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
And then
I
we
believe.
got
Yeah,
and then we got
you're
Penguin
right.
as Danny DeVito as Penguin.
That would be number
Oh,
2.
Return, Batman Return.
This would be the Jack Nicholson
Jack Nicholson
Joker.
as Joker. That's what it is. Yep.
Okay.
Quick story.
Yeah.
Was released when our dad was in the hospital in Des Moines.
Wow.
Really?
And was released about the time I went to stay with Mom at the hospital in Des Moines.
Wow.
And I bought they were selling little figurines in the gift shop at the hospital. Batman. I bought a
figurines.
Robin.
Oh.
Still have it in my office.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really special.
Yes,
I mean, I can't remember.
it was.
That's crazy. I mean, I suppose it's just burned in your
Yes.
brain. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, yes, Steve, nice work. Have you missed one yet, Steve?
I am 10 for 10.
Holy cow.
That's
well,
incredible.
you guys, we have made our way to the 90s. Only 90s kids will get these next 10.
Okay.
All right, so this is 1990, number 11.
Oh.
Are we at Deb or are we at Steve? I can't remember. What was the last
I'll
one?
go
No, you
first.
guessed Star Wars.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you're
all right.
you got it wrong
Yes.
last time.
Okay, Steve.
I think that's Edward Scissorhands.
Okay, Deb,
That's what I guessed too.
you were both correct. That is
All right.
1990, another Tim Burton film.
Another back to back.
Back to back Tim Burton. Man, late 90s, late 80s, early 90s. Tim Burton flying high.
Yep.
All right.
Hitting his stride.
All right. This next one might put you guys to the test. This is 1991. So as you're thinking about these, I think these next few movies, try to be thinking about what year it is. Maybe that'll help you. So anyway,
Is now and then on this test?
I can actually.
Is that your desert sound?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can actually confirm it is not.
Is Disney on this test?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay.
All right. 1991. This is question number 12.
Oh boy.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you were really trying to stump us with that
Well,
one.
I'm not trying to stump you. I did pull some of the most popular movies.
Yeah.
It was a very popular movie in 1991.
Oh, 91. This whole time I was thinking 92. That's why I couldn't
Oh,
get it.
that's why it is.
That's why.
Okay, Deb, now that it's 91, now that you know it's 91, what's the movie, Deb? Do you have
no.
a guess?
Wow.
Is it a Tom Hanks movie?
I mean, this isn't 20 questions.
It can be.
Okay, I can confirm it is not a Tom Hanks movie. I could give you guys
You've
a clue.
Got Mail.
Okay.
No, I'm just
You're
joking.
going to say you are incorrect with You Got Mail.
I know.
Steve, do you have a guess?
I have no clue. I wrote down Waterworld.
Waterworld.
And
Okay.
I don't believe that.
Let me tell you this. I believe it's a James Cameron movie.
Oh, not Titanic.
Terminator?
It is Terminator 2. Judgment
Really?
Day. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I wasn't sure if you guys would get the dun 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 dun. No, nothing.
No.
Okay.
I don't know that I've seen any of those.
Oh, really?
No.
Terminator.
Parts, but-
Terminator 2. I mean, it's a good dumb movie. It's just like there's nothing. To
Oh, my
it. Yeah.
first miss.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
no. Well, I'm
There
kind of
goes
glad
the-
there was
There
one.
goes the perfect score.
Perfect score.
Oh, no, I
right.
wish
No,
you
that
would have
was-
had a perfect score, Steve.
The
I do.
elusive perfect
No,
score.
all right. That Terminator 2. We'll see. It might not be the last one you miss. These do get a little bit more obscure, in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
all
But
right.
they're still popular.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, these are
Okay.
still popular,
To
but like
someone.
maybe
To someone.
but maybe they didn't have like a lot of the earlier ones had like they just had very memorable soundtracks.
Yes.
I think these get a little bit less memorable in my opinion. But
Okay.
we'll see. All right, this is number 13. We're up to 1992.
Oh, okay.
Sure, you're here, Dan.
Yeah.
The spelling count.
I do not check spelling.
That's great. One of the best right there.
Deb is giving
Now
you
I
the
think I got it right.
incredulous. All right,
Yeah.
Steve.
The Last of the Mohicans.
Oh.
and Deb?
I was totally wrong.
What did you think it was?
Well, at first I put Braveheart because it sounds like, and then I thought, no, that's not the right
early.
year. So then I put Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, but nope, I think now I was not right on either.
Correct answer is The Last of the Mohicans.
Okay, I've never seen that movie,
I don't know that I have either.
Oh, really?
but you really like the soundtrack.
All right.
That
had
particular
Oh, okay. That track.
track, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just the main theme of the movie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, good job, you guys. You guys
Good
are
one.
not too bad. 1993.
Okay.
We're up to number 14 at 1993.
What? I knew it. I knew it was going to be this one.
It was bound to happen.
I knew it!
Life finds,
Finds
a way.
a way. Yeah, you can just let it play.
All right.
No, I think that's the point in the movie where they're flying away at the end, and they're like, "What have we just experienced? We're all alive. We're so happy we're alive." And like, you just kind of get this peaceful music as they're flying away, and it's such a contrast to what they've just experienced.
Okay.
It's really kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
It's Jurassic Park.
Okay, Deb guesses Jurassic Park, and Steve.
Jurassic Park.
You are both correct.
Yeah.
That was kind of a give me. Like,
Well, thank you for that.
you're welcome. There were some other movies I can just. In fact, I'm trying to think.
93.
Yeah, 93. There were some other good ones. I can't remember, but I put Jurassic Park on there.
Thank you.
Just for you.
Thanks.
Okay, we are up to 1990. Oh, sorry. That was 93. This is 1994. So,
Okay.
number 15, 1994.
I have a lot of guesses, but I don't think I know it. Yeah, tough.
All right, so we're going to start with you, Steve. Do you have a guess? 1994.
I'm going to go with my gut
Okay.
here. Independence Day.
Okay. Deb.
Oh, I'm considering. I won't take that answer, but I'm considering if he's right.
So what
I
did you
think,
guess?
I'm
okay.
gonna talk to Steve for a second.
Okay.
I think Independence Day was a little bit later, like in years. Anyway, like a couple years later.
Yeah,
but I could be
that's
wrong.
what I was thinking about.
I had like 4 guesses.
Okay, which one would you like to go with?
I mean, can I just say
Sure.
the guess is I put Apollo 13, but I don't
oh,
think
that's it.
is it?
Maybe.
But it didn't sound quite right. Then I put Little Women just because it sounded like it, but I know it's not. It sounded like the same composer. Anyway, I just wanted to say that it sounded like the same composer. Then I put Braveheart, but I don't think it's that. And then Field of Dreams, but I
Not
don't.
bad. That was 89.
I'm gonna go. So I'm. Oh, it was. Okay.
My
so,
other guess was Cider House Rules.
That house rules. Okay.
oh.
All right.
I'm gonna guess Apollo 13.
Okay. I can tell you that neither of you are correct.
With any of those?
None of these
No.
are correct. All
Wow.
right. Now, let me give you a hint and see if this helps. This doesn't give you a point. You could, any...
I know, I wasn't confident with
any given
guesses.
weekend, you will most likely find this movie playing on, like, TBS or any other cable.
Oh, sure.
Any guesses?
Now you know?
Yeah.
Did Amy just say it?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
What?
Shawshank Redemption.
It is Shawshank Redemption.
That was 94?
Yeah, can you believe that? 1994, the Shawshank Redemption.
Doggone it.
Oh,
All right.
No, I wouldn't have gotten that one ever.
All right. Okay.
But it is a great movie.
yeah, I
It's
should've
so
known that.
great.
Yeah. Okay. We're up to number 16. This is the year 1995.
Okay.
If you write it down every time, it's bound to come.
The funny thing is that I was like, wait, is it? I don't know.
Yeah,
wait, no, it's
doubting
not.
yourself,
Yeah.
All right, Deb, where do you? What is this movie?
Braveheart.
And Steve.
Braveheart.
You guys are both correct. That's Braveheart, 1995. Where were you in 1995, Deb? Junior high?
1995. It would have been like 7th grade.
Yeah. All right. Good to know. Just checking in. All right. 1996.
Okay, here we
This
go.
is number 17. All right. We're going to start with you this time, Steve. Or were you last time? No. Okay. I can't remember.
Yeah, Deb did
Yeah,
Braveheart.
okay, I'll start.
Okay. Deb.
Robin Hood.
All right. Steve.
That would be Independence Day.
And you are correct,
sad.
Steve. That is Independence Day.
Oh, I'm so disappointed I
I
didn't
know.
get that.
I know.
I'm
Goldblum.
very disappointed in myself.
Another gold.
I will say, because it makes me feel better, that it was very familiar. Like maybe I had seen it 10,000 times.
Yeah, that's right. No, yes,
man.
that
Too
is
familiar.
that is 19.
You're too close.
That is
too close.
Too close. Yeah, you can't see the forest for the trees.
Yeah.
That is can't see the Independence Day for the Goldblums.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was 1996's Independence Day. All right, we are all the way up to number 18 out of 20. This is 1997.
Oh, boy.
This is so great. Oh. So moving.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, just takes you right back.
Emotional. It does.
Never let go.
I'll never let go.
I will say it seems like about this time we really got into like this kind of Celtic or Celtic maybe.
Ooh, yeah,
like,
okay.
You know, we had like
Good call.
Braveheart was in there, and then we kind of go into this a little bit. and so-
Yeah,
yeah. All right.
Coincidence?
No.
quite possibly.
I don't know.
Yeah. Celtic Renaissance. Also, I think this one like
Celtic Renaissance.
I think that's also when we started seeing a lot of what's the people who dance? Riverdance. I think Riverdance
Riverdance.
became popular.
Yeah.
Oh,
River
yeah.
Dance.
Which I've heard people say is pretty good. I've never myself
I've
seen.
happened upon it a
Oh,
couple
you
times. Yes. Yes.
I think I've only happened upon an infomercial for it.
No, we were in Disney World and we walked right by it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't remember
Go.
that. Okay.
I've happened upon it.
All right. So I can't remember who we are on. I think it's
thi-
Steve
Oh, yeah,
this
Steve.
time.
Yeah.
Steve,
That would be Titanic.
you. Oh, Sorry, Deb.
That would be Titanic.
Yeah, Titanic. Yes, you guys are correct.
No, Titanic.
Every once in a while, I say Titanic.
Yes, you do. It's funny.
Yeah, I do. Okay, yes, Titanic.
Which is a part of Tragedy Week.
Oh.
Yes.
Which might be the subject
Yes.
of a future
of Tragedy Week.
podcast.
Tragedy Week. It's insane. Yeah, we'll save that.
Okay, all right, we won't go into that. All right, good job. That is number 9. Or sorry, we're up to now number 19, 1998. Steve, where were you in 1998?
I was MCC in the spring and Moody in the fall.
Hey, all right.
Following Maguire's home run.
Oh, okay.
Record-breaking season.
Yeah, so
Wow.
we were all listening to this soundtrack in 1998.
I have no clue.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm lost on this one also, but I do have a guess.
All right, Deb, we'll go with your guess.
It's a shot in the dark. Pearl Harbor.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
Steve, any guesses?
I will go Armageddon.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Steve is correct.
No way!
It's Armageddon.
Yes, that's good.
Yep.
Whoa, I hadn't even written it down.
1998 Armageddon. Yeah, I think like during that
Yeah.
scene, that's like he's on the rock and the rock's like blowing up, and somebody he's like, he promised Liv Tyler that he would come home, and he's like, I'm gonna have to break my promise, baby. So, I don't remember who's the main actor.
Well,
in that?
it's Bruce Willis talking
Willis.
to his daughter.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to break my
yeah.
promise. He's not
Yeah.
coming home, and
Yeah.
he has to detonate something
Yeah.
right on the media.
Yes, there you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Holy cow, I can't believe
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
So you
good
got-
pull.
yeah,
that was good
well,
on
I was
Pearl
trying to
Harbor,
think
too.
what
1998.
movie was so popular after Titanic.
Right.
Yes, Armageddon was a big deal.
Yeah.
I remember that being
Was a
like
big deal.
It was, yeah.
maybe the biggest deal.
Don't want to miss it.
Yeah, so that's the reason we were listening to the soundtrack was for the Steven Tyler.
Yes.
Aerosmith.
Yes.
Aerosmith's. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we are to the end. We are at number 20,
Oh, man.
1999.
Keep going.
All right, here we are. What's the movie?
Okay.
All right. Okay, Steve, we are going to start with you. What's your guess?
I know this is not right, but I put Road to Perdition.
Road to Perdition. Okay.
I can't think of it.
Wow.
Deb.
I put Cider House Rules.
Okay.
It better not be that. I guessed that earlier.
Yeah,
That'd be
right.
I will
bad.
tell you, neither of you are correct.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. I believe, Steve, this movie was spoiled for you.
Oh, no.
The correct answer is
Yes.
The Sixth Sense.
Yes.
1999's
Corbin.
own Sixth
Yeah.
Sense.
Steve,
Shout out to Corbin.
care to share that story?
Yeah, very simple. Relative Corbin comes into the house and says, "Hey, I just saw a great movie and Sixth Sense," and Amy and I are like, "Yeah, we want to see that too." And he just said, "Well, just this is not spoiling anything, but just know the guy dies."
Or he's dead.
Yeah,
No.
Great.
at the beginning. I think he said at the beginning.
Just remember, at the beginning, the guy dies.
Yeah, something like that.
Something. I mean, that the whole twist of the whole movie.
Yeah.
I keep it
the
all
guy
the
is
way.
dead, or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
To where about 3/4 of the way I got through, and I realized he
had spoiled
just
it.
ruined the whole thing.
Goodness, it's so bad.
Yeah, it is bad, isn't it?
That is bad. All right,
We
count,
love him, though.
count up your scores. Let's see
All
how
right.
you did.
Okay.
That was a tough one.
Yeah, out of 20 possible.
Yeah.
It did. I will say, And I did notice, like, once we got into the 90s, a lot of those soundtracks just were not as popular, maybe, or just weren't as memorable. Some of those 80s ones just really, I mean, you can't, I mean, like Indiana Jones, like some of the Star Wars stuff is like all-time greats.
Oh, yeah. Well, and you have it going for you that they used it 3 times.
Right, and that's the other thing is I think once we hit the 90s, we had kind of gotten out of the trilogy territory. Or like, you know, not as many sequels, maybe some more originals. But anyway. Yeah. Okay, Deb, let's start with you. What is your total score?
Well, I got more than half. I got 11.
11 out of 20.
Yeah.
That's
good
very,
job,
that's
Deb.
very good. Seeing as how you were only alive for the, at least you were only of movie watching age.
Disadvantaged soul.
Yeah, that's right. You were only of movie watching age towards the end of that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Although I think you mostly got the 80s right.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, your score?
We're good.
I got 17.
17.
Right.
What would that be, Deb, as a letter grade?
Oh,
I mean, that's
that's 85%. You get a B.
A B, a solid B.
Yes.
Solid B. Yeah, solid B. Oh, you guys did great.
Shawshank.
I was gonna say,
I know.
I think a lot of those 90s ones I really could not have gotten myself. They just. And I even kind of picked the ones that I thought were the most popular of those years. So
Yeah, those were all good.
Hey, but I noticed no Robin Hood.
Nope. I did make this conscious decision between something else and Robin Hood. It was on there.
I think that would be about 90.
Okay.
So Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, maybe I did make a decision between
That's a good
Edward
choice.
Scissorhands and I thought it was a little bit more distinct. Maybe is the reason I did that.
Yeah, sure.
Although I do like Robin Hood. We played the Robin Hood theme in marching band. It was like our show opener for the football
there you
game.
go.
We do that. We do that every time.
I also noticed Field of Dreams.
Yeah, no Field of Dreams. Yeah, any other notable absences from 80s and 90s soundtracks?
Absences.
Oh.
Legend of the Falls. Good one there, Amy, from the gallery back there.
Yes.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah.
Cider House Rules was mentioned a couple times. That is a good
and
soundtrack.
I think those were ones I looked through and just decided not to.
Yeah,
do, but-
that's good. Yeah.
Well, you guys did a great job. I think anybody could say that you guys know your 80s and 90s soundtracks.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks for putting that together, Luke.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
that
It was
was
fun
great,
for me
buddy.
because what was awesome is as I was putting these together, I think probably 3/4 of these were already in my personal soundtrack collection. I didn't have to go out and find the extra soundtrack, so it was definitely something I'm like, oh yeah, right in my wheelhouse. All this stuff is so. I love all this stuff. Yeah,
That's great.
Well, yeah, thank you for joining us, Steve.
You are welcome. This
Yeah.
has been a pleasure. It's
What
a
a
dream come
treat.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome to have you on the show with us. And so, just in case you do want to in the future, you can always get a hold of us at the show. You can leave us a voicemail, or you can send us an email. You can email us at mydarlingsdistractions@gmail.com. You can call us, leave us a voicemail by typing in 61 air 0 volt on your touchpad,
Yeah.
or you can dial 612-470-8658 and leave us a voicemail. We'd love to hear from you,
Yeah.
and you might just make it on the show.
Cool.
All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our trek through the 80s and 90s through movie soundtracks. And we've had a great time. So
Does that go straight to voicemail, or do you ever pick up the phone?
No,
and
it goes
chat?
straight to voicemail.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah, no, it's a line we set up dedicated just
Okay.
to receive voicemails, and then I get a notification when the voicemail comes through. So yeah. All right. Well, thank you for joining us again. Thanks to Steve
Thank you
for
guys
joining
very
us.
much.
and
Yeah.
We will hopefully hear you all next time.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Good night.